Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today is Friday Freebie Day. We are on number 59. So I have a lovely vintage sheet for you today. Now I've got it in two sections. So I've designed it on portrait again. So you can make two smaller lovely little journal covers. I've got a lovely music sheet up here. And on this one it's sort of like a coffee sort of advert on there, which is really nice. So what I'm going to do for you today, I'm going to show you, I've made one of these. It's a really simple little fold out. So it's like a little flip out with little pockets. So it just flips down like that, and you've got two little pockets on there. You've got a pocket at the top and you've got a pocket in the back as well, which I think is so simple. I've added one of these closures here, which is the closure that I did a video on, the envelope closure. I think it was Wednesday that I did that on. Simple, easy. Now I've sewn around this here, just around the edge, but you don't have to sew it, you can just stick it. And what I've also done, I double printed, so I printed on the back as well, so I didn't have to sort of like stick two pieces of paper together. And this is just my backing papers on there, which I think works really well. So it's a really simple, lovely little one which you can pop into your journals, pop a little bit of ephemera in the little pockets, and I think it's really nice and it goes really flat. So I'm going to show you how to do that one. So what I have done, I've already cut this in half and I've printed on the back. So I have printed the backing papers. Now again, you can leave it white, you can print it onto tea stain paper, you can print it onto anything that you like on the back. So I have two here, so I've just cut it right down the middle. So once I've cut the little white edges off around, it came to sort of like 8 inches across. So I've just got, each one is 4 inches. So I'm just going to take this one here, and all I'm going to do, easy peasy, make a little like envelope, fold that up there, and then we're just going to fold this one down like that. So simple. And we like it to be nice and simple and easy. Now what you can do, you could make two and then get another sheet, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut this one up. So we've got this one here, I'm going to just take this and I'm just going to make some random little pockets in it. So we're going to have one for the front, and on this one, because I printed on the back, I turned a piece of paper over so you've got the lovely little background paper on there. So that's what I'm going to do on here. So I'm going to cut, let's have a look, I'm going to cut about just over 2 inches on there, which is probably a little bit too much actually. Let's cut that down. I'm going to do it 1.5 like that. So that's on there. So I've just cut that down to 1.5, and I'm going to pop a little notch in there. So that's the front pocket. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a back pocket. So we can have a back pocket so about there. What will that be? That will be about 3 inches. So the back pocket can be 3 inches there. And then I'm going to open this up. So again, you can make them whatever length you want, height or whatever like that. So then maybe I will just cut this in half. So let's just fold this in half. Got the little bend there, so that's where I'm going to cut down the middle like that. Easy peasy. And then we've got a little pocket for there and a little pocket for there, which I think looks really nice. So again, you can have it whichever way you like. You can have it there, so you can have almost like a little hidden pocket on the bottom. But I'm going to turn them around this way now. I'm going to put them all together and just see if I can, my hole punch will punch all of the way through there. So just so all the little notches are in the same place. So I would say, oh, No, it's not going to go through them all, but I should have a mark on them where I can go through. I think I was pushing it a little bit there, wasn't I? Now oops, now my punch won't work. Oh, there we go. Oops. I thought I had broken it then. Oops. Don't do 4 pieces because it won't go through. Okay. And then this one just here, like that. Perfect. Okay. Get those little bits out of the way. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to ink around that little bit just so you can sort of like see the notch of it. Like that. On all of them, like that, there and there. This is such a quick little project, and again you can just do it with any, oh, let's have it this way, wasn't it? That's what I was going to do. I was going to do the top one this way, the outside one, so that goes on there like that, and I think I'll have the others this way round, or shall I do the back one? Maybe I'll have the outside ones this way. Decisions. Let's get a little bit more ink. Like that. Let's get it round. Go. Like that. That folds up. So what I want to do is stick this one onto the front like that. Again, you can add little bits of trim, some seam binding, or cheesecloth, whatever you like on them. But I want to keep this one quite plain, I think, because I think it will just pop into a journal quite easily. If I don't decorate it too much, it should fit into quite a few different style journals, because it's quite sort of vintagey, isn't it, colours. So that will be the top, and then I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to pop this one on the back. Or was it this one that I have on the back? I think they're all the same size, so I don't think it really matters. So let's pop this one on here. This way, like that. Stick that down. Oops. Open it up. Put this one here, I think. Super simple, like this, and then it will also match with last week's paper. You could actually print last week's paper on the back of this. I didn't think about that. I could have done that, couldn't I? Because have I got one here? I don't think I have, but this was last week's paper, or the week before, and I think that would go really well as well, because you could print that on the inside with the roses on it. I could have done that, couldn't I? Never mind. Let's pop this one in. Trying to get it so everything sort of matches together. This one on the bottom, like that. Perfect. So that folds up like that, and that folds up like that. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and quickly just sew around it. I've actually used black thread, which I don't use very often. I was making some masks, so I needed the black thread on the top, but I still had the white thread underneath, which I've just inked over here. So I'm going to quickly just go and sew around the edges. Again, it's optional to sew. I will be 2 seconds. Okay, so there we go. I have just sewn around the edge of this one, which looks really nice. And then I've got the white inside, so I'll just go over that quickly, just with a little bit of ink, which I suppose you could probably just do a bit of black ink over that if you wanted to. Just like that. Perfect. So we've got little pockets. And now what I want to do is just pop this little one, which I made, on the front there, but I'm going to just edge it with a little bit of black ink. So I'm just going to take this off and then remake it. Let's just take that out. A little bit of black I have here, just so it matches the thread that I used to sew around it. Just a little bit like that. Perfect. Then we can pop this little brad back on. Yeah. Like that. Push it down. And then we shall put the lid on there. Stick this onto here, just with a little bit of tacky glue. Around there. Stick that there. That's about the middle. Like that. And then we have the lovely, simple, easy closure. And again, you can decorate this, you can probably stamp it with something as well, and then because that's on that round piece, you don't have to put anything through here, so that stays all smooth, and that's really simple. So there we go, guys. That is a quick, easy little flip pocket for you to make out of your Friday freebie this week, and I think they are lovely. So you've got your lovely pockets at the back. You can open it up, you've got your pocket at the top there, and you've got two lovely pockets. Again, these can go sideways, you can have little tucks that way, you can have little corner ones, all sorts of ways to do it, but that is just a quick, simple idea to pop into your journal, or again, as I like to make, is some lovely little pen pal gifts, or happy mail or something like that. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are having or hope you've had a lovely week, and you're going to have a fantastic weekend. Nice crafty weekend. All right, guys, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.